an oversight fund to oversight the governors, to play the oversight role, we are proposing, let us build capacity for members of county assemblies. We've seen members of county assemblies being bought left, right, and center because they do not have a fund. That will make them autonomous from the governor. Lastly, on the issue of entrenchment of the two officers, the leader of opposition and the office of the prime cabinet secretary, we support, and especially as Kenya Kwanza, we want to affirm that we support the entrenchment of the leader of opposition. It is our considered view that Parliament should enact the legislation to establish the office of the leader of opposition. This is an important office in promoting inclusivity. We have repeatedly witnessed violence after every electoral cycle due to the perceived winner takes it all scenario. Creation of this position would be a means to alleviate the perennial problems, strengthening oversight and deepening democracy. Honorable Chair, we are conscious of the Bill of Rights as enshrined in the Constitution. We propose a legislation to regulate the right to demonstration and picketing enshrined in Article 37. Lastly, the legislation should specifically address and provide mechanism to bar political leaders who lead violent demonstrations from vying from any further elective position. Further, the legislation should mandate the organizers of the demonstration to gazette the venue, time, and reason for picketing. The legislation should provide measures that will ensure the leaders and organizers of violent demonstrations, which may occasion destruction of property and loss of life, to be held liable. These will encourage sanity and order in our political class. That is our submission as Kenya Kwanza.
Thank you, SG. I think you're done, and thank you very much. I only want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
In the case of the office of the official of the leader of opposition, should that person sit in the Senate or in the National Assembly?
For
or outside?
No, just note down. Note down. And I've got a follow-up question. Save for about 2 or so words that you uttered. I hope you could listen to me.
Okay.
SG, can listen to Wandayi.
Yes, I was getting worried because in the memorandum that you alluded to, that was sent to Parliament, and in your written memorandum here.
Does not have a written memorandum.
What is this? Sorry.
No, that's yours.
No, let's be orderly.
We have it. That's not
you actually expressed yourself.
Okay, so we ignore this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Chair. You know, our staff have circulated a memo. It bears your name.
I started by saying we do not have a written memorandum. We will do oral submissions.
But what is this?
Yeah, and this was occasioned by the contents of your letter. You told us to come and make oral presentation.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So we ignore this.
Ignore.
Okay.
We take this as a strange document.
Very strange. Very
that
strange.
found its way here strangely.
Very strange.
Thank you. Now, I was actually going to ask you, why are you not as emphatic on the position of the proposed position of Prime Cabinet Secretary as you are on the position of leader of official position? It is curious that even this document, which I have now refused to, I will not now refer to, you seem not to be emphasizing the creation of that office, contrary to perceptions that have been in the public domain. Could it be as a result of the fears?
No.
No, relax. Could it be as a result of the fears that from some quarters, that this office, if created or if entrenched in the Constitution, is going to water down the power and influence of the office of the Deputy President? And could this perhaps be the cause of the incessant anti-dialogue outbursts out there? Finally, what is your take on the issue of the taxes which were brought about by the Finance Act And very finally, Umoko Milemba.